Well, everyone, we're going into the second match of a Kaladesh draft, and wow, this hand's pretty bad. We don't have green, which is one of our primary colors. We don't have anything to do early. So I think we pitch it, and that is what we are given. Man, if we can draw land, go land, it's not that bad thanks to Cultivator's Caravan. I'm considering keeping it, but that's risky, so we're not going to. Okay, well, we're gonna keep that one. That makes it a little better. At least we can play our Helix early. But yeah, not the greatest start to this one. Our opponent may be a super aggressive deck, which is something to be ready for. Our Helixes are pretty good against those, although not so good against that. Alright, well, we drew both self-assemblers before we drew a third land, which is not what you want to be doing. I don't think. I don't think that's what you want. Ooh, that'll help us hit a land, though. Also burns us, but, you know. I'll take it. If we can just go land, we can find a way out of this, although self-assembler is a lot worse when you have both of them in your hand. Goodbye, Malthus Doorbuster. Hello, land, question mark. Do we use our Helix on that thing? I think we may be right to do so. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Well, I have the mana available. Basically just a wash, so yeah, we'll do it though. Damn. Okay, I'm glad I did it now because we would have been taking 3 to the face. If we drew the third land, it wouldn't have been so bad. Is our opponent stuck on 2 as well? That makes things a little better for us. Wow, he scryed and is still stuck on 2, just like us. Of course, he has a permanent in play. He's still stuck on 2. Wow. Well, that gives us more of a chance than I thought we had. Oh no, now he's got his third land and both his colors, so not as good as I was hoping. Foundry's Creature, okay. Whew. That's what we needed, because Highspire Artisan can just stonewall that thing. I think we even make it a 1/4, so that if it's a 3/1, we can still kill it. Still need to hit a 4th land, and I would probably... What would I do? Would I play Wild Wanderer first or Chandra? Probably Chandra. We'll see how the board looks. Okay, less likely that I play Chandra now. Okay, well, I can at least play you, so Thriving Grums it is. All right. I feel like I need to build up my board a little more before I can play Chandra. I mean... Ooh, yeah, that's bad. No, I definitely do. Yeah, this is going to hurt. He's going to hit me for 7 here. Yeah, so brutal. We'll take it. No 4th land, but it is an appetite for the unnatural at least. So we're not dead yet, but we're headed there. I can use it to kill this. It's going to be even better if he decides to give it Menace first. It'll also reduce the amount of damage from that, and not only that, we also will gain 2 life. So he probably will give it Menace first, since my grubs can trade with it if he doesn't. Oh no, he's not going to. Alright. Well, it's a little less good in this situation, but we will use Appetite for the Unnatural here. You gonna make it indestructible? No. Good. Yep, we'll take 3. Come on, world. Give me that 4th land. Be even better if it's a plains, I guess. Gaunty, Lord of Luxury is so good. Took my 1 plains away from me. I mean, who knows? Maybe he did. Guess we play our Renegade. We just keep trying to survive here on our 3 lands. It's not looking good, though. It's not looking good. It's a tease when you get your Chandra and never cast it. Yeah. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad news. 2, 4, 5. Yeah, sure, we'll go to 2. What the hell? Doesn't make a huge difference at this point. And now there's our fourth land, but there's no reason to show our opponent anything because we are just dead. So, on to the next one. So we saw some flyers, making takedown decent. We saw some artifacts, but, you know, Creeping Mold is... You know, if my opponent had a bunch of enchantments and artifacts, I'd probably bring it in. But we already have Appetite for the Unnatural, which is basically just a better version of the same card. And I guess we cut Fateful Showdown again. And roll with this. Okay, this one's solid. It's not that dissimilar from our last one, but we had to mulligan to 5 last time, so hopefully we can hit... We actually mulliganed to 5 with a 1-lander last time, so I guess we didn't draw that badly. The mulliganing was ugly. So, some ugly mulliganing. Okay. Well, double Wild Wanderer. We can make sure we get double red, assuming we draw our 4th land. Please. Okay. Alright, there is a 4th land. Okay, so High Spire Artisan. So yeah, we can get second. First we'll get our planes probably. I'm going to go with the counter. We know he has Foundry Screecher, so... Can also block Thriving Rats for longer. Does a trick come out here? Or a Pyrohelix or something? Could be. Oh yeah, Essence Extraction. Yep. Alright. This time we're not stuck on 4 lands though. And we're going to play Wild Wanderer and grab a Plains. We feel fine about trading Wild Wanderer for Thriving Rats too. I do anyway. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to block that. Actually, I'm not. I'm just going to take 2. Freaking that thing again, huh? Well, I'm glad I kept my Wild Wanderer because it can block that pretty well at least. I mean, my opponent still gets a 2-for-1, but it's not quite as devastating as if I had, like, no blockers who could trade with it easily. He's probably got, like, my Cultivator's Caravan, my Chandra, and my Smuggler's Copter. That's probably what he just revealed. I'd be so mad. Okay. Well, I'm going to play Riparian Tiger in my turn. Let's see what he got. Please don't be one of my Chandras, or my only Chandra, rather. God, if it were Chandra, I would cry. Okay, well, that's interesting. Yeah, he wants to be able to block with his Gonti, is the reason he didn't attack there. Well, I think I'm going to attack with my Wild Wanderer now and then play Self-Assembler. I don't feel too bad about trading Wild Wanderer here. I don't want to attack with my Tiger especially, so... If I trade for a Rats or a Gonti or do 3, those are all acceptable outcomes for me. You gonna make it indestructible? Any of that nonsense? Will there be nonsense? Ah, there will be. Man, making him a 3-4 is messed up. Okay. Good news is, I don't mind trading Self-Assembler for him either. At least not a whole lot. We could have used our Pyrohelix there, but... to finish off the Rats at least, but I didn't think it was worth it. Playing Self-Assembler before you draw your second Self-Assembler is usually a decent plan. Wayward Giant. Okay, that thing may need its privileges revoked, sadly, given the situation. Yeah, it probably does. It's like his scariest thing he's got right now. Yeah, we can also play our grubs, so that's something. So we'll go revoke privileges, keep the game in the state it's in now, not in a state where my opponent can attack, and you have to lose one of these, basically. I'd like to just continue to build my board, and I will. I'll play a Thriving Grubs. And we'll hold on to this land. I guess playing it 3, 4, 5. If I draw land, means I can play like my Assembler and my Pyro Helix. Yeah, okay, fine. Let's do it. Let's play the land. I want to know what he revealed. Well, that's not ours. Pretty good here, but we can actually block it fairly effectively. Better than we can a Wayward Giant, sadly. Well, maybe comparably. Ooh. That's good, because I can kill Gonti with it. Yeah, so we're going to use our Tiger, and we're going to kill Gonti. Hopefully. No! No, you don't have anything. Oh, God. Yeah, you do. Okay. Alright. Okay. Well, guess we play our other Wild Wanderer. Grab a land to increase our chances of drawing spells. Doesn't really matter. And we'll end our turn. We'll block the Freighter with Self-Assembler and not feel too bad about it if he cruises Freighter here. That was big, though, that he managed to save his Gonti. We only have so many more ways of dealing with him. Freaking Flyer. This time we can kill it with our Pyro Helix at least. Ooh, yeah. That's what we needed. Thank you. So, I think we're okay with taking 3 once from this thing, so I'm just going to play my other Self-Assembler. And we'll end our turn. Yeah, flying over is big here, so I feel pretty good about it. Let us loot, too, which means we should start holding on to lands. Okay, Freighter is incoming. We'll block it with one of our Self-Assemblers. Because I'd rather not take 5, believe it or not. And I'd be fine trading with it for Self-Assembler who replaced itself. Like, literally. Most of the time when you say that, it's not true. But in this case, it's true. We have another trick, but at least we make him use it. Use those tricks. Should I have double blocked? Maybe. Especially because Trample's going to hurt here. Yeah, probably should have. That feels good. Next time. Doorbuster. Making Gonti unable to block seems pretty attractive, right? So I don't know if I actually want to loot in this situation. I am going to play the Doorbuster. I do think I'm going to attack with my Smuggler's Copter. Am I? This is another thing we can trade for this, too. So we may just, like, double block with both of these in this case. We could just throw everything in front of it, too. Probably what I should have done the first time. But we could crew this with my Thriving Grubs and get in for 3. Seems worth it, I guess. Yeah. I guess we can still loot. Maybe we'll see something better than the Pyro Helix. I mean, there is the chance that you hit something you really didn't want to have to choose between, especially because Pyrohelix is so good for us right now. But there's a good chance we draw land or something we don't care about pitching. So we'll do it. Okay, I think the Pyrohelix is just better than Quicksmith Genius right now. Because we actually need the Pyrohelix. Yeah, we'll just go ahead. Well, maybe not. We'll let him declare the block first, because maybe he can make his guy indestructible again or some nonsense. So we'll go Pyrohelix. Okay. All right, the Screecher is gone. We do have 6 energy, and we can also make this unable to block. So it may be better to throw both of these in front of Renegade Freighter, although it should probably be 2 creatures who can kill it on its own, but he's not going to attack this time, so we don't have to worry about it. Well, takedown, huh? We killed the Screecher. I think we probably crew and loot. On a later turn, we can attack, make this unable to block. I mean, he can still crew is our big problem with that. So, but Riparian Tiger could be pretty strong in that scenario. Do you have a kill spell? Another one? You do. And we take 3. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, that's all we got. We'll hold on to take down for a relevant card. Be a flyer, whatever you're playing. Flyer I can kill. Should be more specific. You are not a flyer, and you're not especially easy to kill. Okay, great. Not what I wanted. Ugh. Also not what I wanted. Okay. I will end my turn, and we're in trouble. We need to stop drawing. We need to not draw another land, basically. That is what we need here. Eager Construct can help us with that. Also drops us to 9, though, which is not so good. What do we have? What do we have? We still don't know what he got with Gonti. I guess maybe it was a land. I mean, I'll take it. A body is a body at this point, unfortunately. I mean, there are better things I could draw, certainly, but we need some bodies because we're about to use some of them here to block. Okay, he's crewing that. He's going to attack with Riparian Tiger as well. No, just the Freighter. Oh, no, yeah, okay. That is what I expected. Okay, well, we can kill both of these if what he has in his hand isn't a trick. And there's no guaranteeing that's the case. But we're going to try. So, Self-Assembler definitely blocks there. And Maulfist, Doorbuster, and Thriving Grubs block here. We still end up taking 3 in that scenario. Actually, we end up taking 4, going to 5. Doesn't feel great, does it? I guess blocking with Wild Wanderer is marginally better. Yeah, that's what we'll do. If he has a trick, we're screwed, but, you know, that was kind of the case anyway. Okay. You were just a few artifacts being played away from being dead, so that's not so good. But we did draw another dude, like we knew we were going to. He can now force us to make a bad trade for Gonti, is the good news for him. Like, I just have to throw my Riparian Tiger in front of him, pretty close. Nope, not what he decided to do, though. Not what I wanted. And we'll end our turn. Attack with your Gonti, man. Especially if I draw a land here. Oh, I did not. And I drew a spell that's at least somewhat relevant. We'll hold on to all the cards in our hand, though, and just pass. I don't really plan on using it on Eager Constructs, but maybe we will. I just hope. Our opponent doesn't seem to have tons of artifacts, so maybe... Okay, he is going to attack with that. And... Yep, I think I got to do it, basically. Can't really afford to lose more life with Reckless Fireweaver in play, so... Should have done it earlier, even. All right. Oh, yes. If something can dig us out of this, this is it. Okay, so Chandra can kill the Thriving Rats, and then I can defend her honor with my other things. So, and try to get back in this game. So we're going to go 4 damage, kapow. We're going to play a land, and we'll end the turn. So, if he attacks with both of these, which might be what he feels like he has to do, we can use Appetite for the Unnatural to kill the Eager Construct. Don't do damage to me. Do not. That's the bad news. If he plays an artifact, she just dies, but I think we had to try to play for the long game. I wonder what he's paying 5 for at instant speed. Tidy conclusion. Okay. Well, we're not completely screwed. It may look like we are, but we're not. Not yet. We can block the Reckless Fireweaver with our grubs. It's an artifact, isn't it? You drew an artifact, didn't you? No, just a Harness Lightning. Okay, well now, while we're still not completely screwed, Chandra's out of here. Although, maybe... No, he's going to attack Chandra with Reckless Fireweaver. Who am I kidding? There's no way he attacks Chandra with... Maybe he attacks with both for fear I have something, but... Just don't attack Chandra. Just leave her be. Just leave her alone. No, they're both They are both attacking Chandra, so there is that. There is that. So I guess we just let that happen. We let Chandra die. We can't stop it, so... She's gone. Opponent in top deck mode. Don't mind that. And we have 2 removal spells. Granted, situational, but removal. Ooh, hello. You can do some work. Maybe. We do have a lot of energy. Right in my turn. We actually have enough to burn him once, at least. Mother of God. How much removal does this guy have? Okay. I think we probably kill Eager Construct with Appetite for the Unnatural here. It's a pretty big life point swing. Yeah, we're going to do it. Ugh. Okay. Now you draw a land, please. Draw a land. Just draw a land. Just a land. That's all you need. Is a land. Looks like that may be the case. And hey, not a land, but not that good right now either. Just a big, stupid thing we can't crew. So we take 5. And he's got something. Oh, freaking... God, bricking on all of those draws was rough. We just needed a blocker or something. Oh yeah, look at that. That was decidedly bad. Granted, we don't have a ton of creatures, but look at that. That is some brutal drawing right there. All right, well, we still have one more match to try to win. I'll see you in that one. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.